Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. I wanted to start on the daily time frame just to communicate again what the relevant scenarios are. So I prefer the white scenario in which we're currently in a third wave to the upside. You see it highlighted here in white. The price has reached the 178.6 Fibonacci extension of the initial 1-2 setup, which formed after the low in August. And this third wave is very extended, or actually not very extended, but it is the 178.6 extension level means a fourth wave is due. It doesn't mean it has to start now, but if it starts from here, and we can get the confirmation levels for it on the 1 hour chart, but if it starts from here, then the support area is defined between $3,040 and $2,671. Again, don't misunderstand that. It is not a target, it is support. It is likely that in a pullback of a fourth wave, this area is tested, but it doesn't mean that, for example, the 2,670 level needs to be tested. It simply is the lowest level of the support area, and it is the lowest level that can be tested without but without reducing the likelihood of the scenario, right? So it is completely expected that the price can use the entire box if needed. However, it's not absolutely necessary. Simply highlighting support. So somewhere, however, in that Fibonacci support area, the wave 4 should finish. Once we get a little bit more detail about the price, action, and structure of that pullback, once it starts, we can be a bit more precise about where in that box support should be found. But as I said, at the moment, we don't even have a signal that the wave 4 has started. We could still be in a third wave and extend a little bit higher. In that case, then the fourth wave support area will move up with the price, okay? So for me, the pivot between a bullish scenario like the one in white, which I'm tracking, which suggests that we could get another 4-5 pattern before an A wave is complete, then a B wave, and then a C wave. So as long as we're holding 2,671, this scenario remains clearly preferred, and that's the pivot, 2,671 between this scenario and the more bearish one. For example, in this case, we might be dealing with a lower wave 4, but that's a bearish alternative, which at the moment is not preferred. Yeah. So the next upside level to watch is at 3,938. Now let's take a look at the shorter time frame scenario for Ethereum. Take a look at the basically the 1 hour time frame here. There is not really any change to the previous update. Well, I've made an addition, and I don't like this wavecon, but I've added a more aggressively bullish yellow, you could say, escalation scenario to the chart. I'm skeptical about it, but I see 1-2 setups here and there on some charts. I see Bitcoin 1-2 setup possibly, on the ADA chart maybe, and there's even one on the Solana chart. They are not clearly preferred, but as long as pullbacks remain corrective, and as long as we're holding above support, these are setups. They are just not high probability ones, because the wave count to the upside is technically complete in its, let's say, standard wave count. Of course, extensions are possible, which is why I'm saying, look, as long as we're holding above 3,351, I haven't got any confirmation that fourth wave has started, and pullbacks remain corrective. No clear evidence that a low has formed. Actually, this support area, I communicated that like a couple of hours ago on Discord. The price is already, reversed out of it. And if we now, it's possible. If we now break out impulsively above 3,770, it's possible that we get some wild upside extensions, It's just that this is, at the moment, with the data I have, not the most probable scenario. It's not improbable, otherwise I wouldn't show it. Okay, and if you believe it, if you want to trade it, you've got all the levels there on the chart for you, We have support at 3,490, 3,430, and 3,350. It's just that we have to be ready for that wave 4. I think that's what I want to communicate, If it goes up more directly, fair enough, I think most people would be happy with that. It's a plausible scenario, that 1-2-1-2. It's just, it's like on a Bitcoin chart where we have a very extended move up already, like on the ADA chart as well. And surely it's possible. It's just that we would need a bit more evidence for that. But the setup is there. So yeah, that's the update about Ethereum. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.